last year with yours?
Yeah, it's pretty safe to say.
How much did that hurt last year when you did that?
Well, the initial hit, I thought it was a sprain, but as I laid on the ground screaming, it got worse. So I felt like throwing up after it happened.
So it was bad.
Yeah, pretty bad.
How about the putback? On the putback in?
But it felt, as far as it being out and being back in, I still felt the same way. As far as the pain.
This is one of those times in camp where people are playing through a lot of pain, a lot of bumps and bruises out there.
Yeah, just like that first week, kind of learning the whole defense, so it really just a mental and physical thing as far as being out in the sun and learning every play. But this next week coming up is all about, it's like a hump day. Everybody getting back in shape. We had our days off, so it's just getting back into the grind and getting ready for the season.
What did yesterday feel like?
Sorry?
What did yesterday feel like?
Oh, it was relaxing. You know, we got to go to church as a whole team. Saw some of the players win some awards, and as far as the whole team standpoint, just watched the film from scrimmage, so it was just relaxing.
What was the highlight of the scrimmage?
I'll just go off just the defense giving effort. So, you know, it's the first scrimmage. You haven't tackled since spring, so you got to see what the younger players did and got to see how we all connected as a defense group.
How is the second scrimmage coming up this weekend different from the first scrimmage in terms of guys kind of grabbing jobs and you know being the end of camp?
The main thing, first of all, is just giving effort. You know, the first time people come out, they wanna show what they have, and you know, some of the players that haven't really had that scrimmage, like at Alabama, they probably made some mistakes, but this second scrimmage, so everybody's gonna be entitled and know they should know what they should do. So it's all about executing.
Where do you want to see improvement?
Me just being more physical in the run game, so I can try to get on the field as much as possible.
What kind of progress have you seen from Trey in the linebacker position?
He's just taking his job more serious, you know, being in the middle, trying to just rotating in, playing nickel, playing regular, those different things. So it's becoming a better leader, being more vocal.
We obviously know about you and Nico and Trey, but among especially the new guys, is there someone who's really kind of catching your eye at this point, or someone that we're gonna know real soon?
I think it's just basically us three, and basically all the linebackers. You know, everybody's working in at different positions. So, like I said, the first scrimmage, the second scrimmage is gonna show. Just all of us got to be able to give effort. All of us got to know each position. So, the coach will put the best player out there.
When you're talking about bumps and bruises and mileage on the body, how much do you think it helps you to stay fresh? That you split some time with somebody else as opposed to somebody that's just never coming off the field?
I think it's helpful. You know, once you get tired, that's when you start making the mental mistakes. So that's why everybody has to be entitled to their position. Everybody has to know the whole defense basically. So when one person get down, say one person get injured, the next player can come in and not lose a beat.
How about but like on Sundays, you think you feel maybe a little better than some of the other players because you haven't been there every single down?
I guess you can say that, but you know, in camp, everybody get the equal amount of reps, no matter like where you are on the depth chart. Really, there's some of us. I mean, yeah, that far camp is not really a depth chart, so everybody really get the same amount of reps.
Right, I just meant in season.
Yeah.
I got you.
Do you enjoy practice?
I mean, it's what we got to do. I wouldn't say enjoy, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Fall camp will get you ready for the whole season. You got to be able to get through the hard times. So that's when you better. If you be able to fight now and learn the defense through this hot sun and things like that, it'll come easy during the season.
What's the best part? What's the worst part of that practice?
I say the best part is seeing run. Everybody, the offense and defense get amped. You have to go against each other. And when we get in like our team situation, so we just battling with each other. So just making offense and defense better.
Talk a little bit more about
drag. What's the drag about practice?
Conditioning after practice.
Talk a little bit more about that hump you're talking about. You know, you guys have had, you know, a full week of install, then you scrimmage, then you'll be scrimmaging, you know, next Saturday, you know, this Saturday. What happens in between? Is it a little more refinement or a little more direction?
Yeah, it's basically like just going back over what we previously did. I say we put in just a few more plays this week, but overall we basically went over the whole defense. So just being mental and just giving effort every day, day in, day out. Like Coach said, just having important meetings. You just gotta be able to get over it. If you have some bumps and bruises, just gotta be able to play through it.
When you came in as a freshman, you were a little bit undersized. Now, 2 years later, you see Tyler Hayes come in, and he's a little bit undersized, and he's playing inside just like you. When you look at him and see yourself a little bit as a freshman trying to get through with you know, maybe a little less size than he needs.
Yeah, well, he's good. All the time he gives great effort, always running down on the field. He's learning the defense pretty well, pretty fast for just getting here. So coach got to be able to just find ways to get him in, like on special teams, or if you get called to play defense, you know, you got to step up like I did.
Have you worked some in defense with some of the younger guys in the secondary? They're getting some fresh looks out there so far.
No.
Who jumped out at you on the offense in the scrimmage?
I go with Amari Cooper and most of the wide receivers. You know, they try to make big plays where they could, and blocking wise too. So you know, they got to block as well as they can catch. So they open up some runs for the offense too.
What do you think of the new wrinkles in the offense this year?
It's gonna be exciting to see what they can do. It's like going against us is just gonna help them as well as we go against them. So it's gonna be exciting season.
Does Jawson Fowler look like he might be a handful when he plays H?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be a big handful.
Are you dealing with the H in practice at all or not?
Sorry.
Do you have to cover the H in practice a lot?
Oh yes, sir. We, you know, some of our different defenses we cover different people. So I might be on the tight end, I might be in the slot, I might be on the wide receiver. So it's basically covering everybody.
Anything else?
Thanks.